birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. I'm sorry, wrong ho. I'm supposed to be Monica Lewinsky, not Marilyn Monroe.
Who made you like that?
Two bitches, both hoes. It is what it is. Well, Monica Lewinsky, she wasn't more of a hoe. She was more forced into it. We're not going to talk about that right now. She did suck. Whatever. But Marilyn Monroe knew what she was doing. She was a hoe, and that's why bitches are like, oh, this. She ain't nothing but a bitch.
Okay.
She's a whore.
Okay.
Big whore.
Okay.
In the ass.
Welcome to
The danger zone.
the Talking Wild
I don't know.
Halloween
Danger zone.
episode. What's going on?
Chillin', man.
So you're Monica Lewinsky?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Shanini. What's going
In case
on?
you can't tell, I got the smeared lipstick, the cum in the eyes.
Does that really come?
I don't know. I figured I've seen her with a little bit of white eyeshadow.
I mean,
So
it don't look authentic, but then again, like cum was different in the 90s, Rich.
It did
Cum
change.
was totally different in the 90s.
It changes. It really does.
Is that 90s cum?
Or I can just say I'm a chola from Islos. O sea,
What's going on, everybody?
what's up? It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Today's the 29th. It's the 29th. We are officially shut down again tonight. Fucking bullshit. Anyways,
You will see this following Thursday.
you will. It'll be past Halloween. Fuck 'em. This is our podcast. You can suck pee-pee.
By the time this comes out, which will be on the 5th, a lot's going to happen. The shutdown, election, it's going to be wild. But we're here. We're queer.
Damn.
Get used to it. But you look like you got like a little bit of like pizzazz to you, Rich. Like, what's going on right now? You look like you're in a good mood. Wow. Look at that guy.
Don't worry about me.
You know what, man?
Huh?
Are you a little happy because we got good news for everybody?
Yes.
Are you a little pep in your step because we're now available on Apple?
We are. On Apple. It's French.
We are available now, ladies and gentlemen, on iTunes Podcast, Apple Podcasts, whatever the fuck they call it. Yeah. It's what it is.
And then we'll eventually be...
Google is on its way. Hopefully, by the time this comes out, maybe we should be on Google Podcasts at the same time. And Pandora said, congratulations for setting up your podcast. We'll review it and let you know in 4 to 6 weeks. What the fuck, Pandora?
Yeah, luckily, we've been
Who
we've been
uses
doing
Pandora
this.
for podcasts anyways?
I didn't even know Pandora did podcasts.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily, we have all this shit going on.
But Lex, how come you guys aren't on Spotify yet? Oh my god!
Because those motherfuckers don't do video yet.
They only let Joe Rogan do video right now for some reason. Those fucking greedy cunts, dude.
It's because that's where the money is. They don't give a fuck about anybody else.
Dude. They're letting Joe.
Do they know what kind of
video.
money we would bring in?
We'd bring it in.
A bunch of ones.
We'd bring. I mean, I know what you
Ones
do.
upon oneses.
I know what you'd do for that money.
Okay. Don't let the smeared lipstick fool you. I'm a real beast in real life.
Wow.
There you hoy.
You know what they say? A good celly sleeps on his belly.
I've never been in the can, so...
It's all right, dude. It's not a big deal.
By the way, that was El Paso County issued. Just
What?
Your jumpsuit.
Oh, this old thing?
It's nothing. It kept its color.
It's Department of Corrections. You know that orange is considered maximum security. I was always in green or red. That's minimum. It's like minimum security.
So did they have you in orange because you were maximum? Because you were like a screaming, raging sexaholic and you were raping all the boys?
No, I had a lot of drugs in my butt. And then, boop, here came the orange jumpsuit.
And then you started raping your cellies?
No, I didn't have to.
Hashtag.
I didn't have to. I was a tank boss, and nobody gave me any problems.
You had bitches like...
Hey! Better do my fucking...
Zizza.
You better do my talacha tomorrow.
Zizza.
I'd be like, hey, bitches.
The fuck is talacha?
What?
What's talacha? Or you're speaking made up bullshit.
What is talacha, this guy?
Chica, ni me la pela.
That's the time where you go and you clean. You have to clean the whole pod every morning for like 3 days. And then after those 3 days, another, because there's four rooms in a pod full of 6 people. So each one rotates 3 days to clean up the tables and the restrooms and the showers and everything every morning. But the cool thing about having to do that is that your room gets TV privileges for those days. So you get to pick what the fuck everybody watches. For me, it was 6 o'clock. It was Big Bang Theory. Nothing crazy, you know.
On the outside, we can pick what we want to watch whenever.
I got to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine a couple of times in there.
Did you? That's good stuff.
I was all like, I was telling this dude, man, he was like in his 40s. His name was Fredo, and I told him, hey man, this is a really good show, man. It's pretty fucking funny. And guess what it was? It was the most gayest episode that they had.
Oh,
it was all about gay. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just didn't want to show my guy like, oh shit. I was kind of like,
he's on. You stay on your side of the room, faggot.
That's all right. That's all right. I could have overpowered him if I needed to.
Hashtag me too. Anyways, so it is Thursday, my friends. It is, Manfred, very happy birthday to you, brother.
Because technically we're recording this one on your birthday.
Yeah,
you're going to see it next week.
Your birthday, so.
Happy birthday.
So, remember all those Halloween parties at Manfred's house?
Oh, man.
Sauce.
That's right, bud.
That was a drunken mess every fucking
Those
time.
were good times, man.
Every fucking time. Oh, so let's get this over with. How was your week?
My week was hell.
Ooh, good
One of the
stuff.
machines broke down.
Okay.
Everybody got to go home early except for Yabai and like 2 other dudes. Man, it sucked. But the good news is I got a full check, so it's all good.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
We had to work last Saturday. We're not going to have to work this Saturday.
You better stomp on.
So I'm pretty happy about that.
Oh, no, you're not going to work after all?
No. So that's good.
Good shit.
Well, they say right now.
Tomorrow, hey guys, coming in for, you know what? If they have you going for 4 hours on Saturday, like, who gives a fuck? Like, get over and done with.
Yeah.
Yada. It's OT.
Yeah.
They can suck PP.
But I don't give a crap about
with
all
the
that
OGs.
stuff, man. Talking Wild with Jake and Lex is on Apple now.
I don't mean to brag, guys, but the moment we become millionaires, I don't want people like, Lex, let me have sex with you. I'm like, no.
We're going to monetize this podcast coming up, so you guys might hear a couple of advertisements pretty soon. Just know your boys are getting a little bit of paper.
They're going to pay us for giving advertisements.
A little bit, yeah.
All of a sudden, in between. So,
All of a sudden between that.
Yeah.
Yes, continue.
that's it.
Oh.
So, so that'll be nice. Even if, bro, if we do 2, 3 fucking quick 10-second
Yeah.
fucking.
Well, they're not 10 seconds. They'll probably be like either like a minute long, maybe a minute and a half. I don't know yet. I don't know. I think it depends on the campaign that we decide to choose.
Does it burn when you pee?
Yeah. Does it burn?
Does your vagina smell?
Yeah,
Does it
like
sting
sour bread?
the nostrils? Well, guess what we have for you?
Curly nose.
Vagisil.
Yeah, there it is.
When you're feeling unfresh and doity, clean yourself up.
Sinner.
Whore.
Sinner.
See? It was that simple.
See?
That's simple.
I mean, that's a good one.
That's a good one. See? Vagisil better send me a fucking check.
Dude.
Right now.
I think we can do this.
I think we could. Anyways, guys, so once we become millionaires and I get a big-ass house, pool party at my crib.
Fishy.
Every other Saturday. Just, bring the girls. But if I'm married, bring the girls anyways. Just, I'm going to have a back separate room that the wife's not going to know about. We're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that.
Here we go.
But we're going to do something along those lines. That'll be nice, Hey, guys, come on over. I'll get it. I'm gonna have the party catered. Yada. Bring Hooters.
Yeah, man, I can't
I
wait,
don't
man.
mean the wings.
I'm excited for the changes for this podcast, man. I was really like, the way I feel about this podcast, man, I didn't think we would be able to pull it off, and it's actually been going pretty good.
It has.
I don't want to sound conceited, but
You
it's all right. It's pretty funny.
know what? We got approached last week, and some girls like, "Oh my God, are you Lex?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You're on that podcast, right?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And she grabbed me by my wiener, and Jake hit her, which is correct because like, why is she grabbing me? Fucking whore.
I mean, I just said like, "Hey, civilian, get the fuck away!" Like,
Excuse me, peasant.
away with you, scallywag.
Eh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, if she was like,
No, she was banging though.
she was all right. You know what I mean?
She was like what you would call a gordibuena. O sea,
Are you saying I punched the fat girl?
she's not a fat girl.
Gordi buena?
Gordibuena. That means she was slightly chubby, but like the sexy kind. Like you're like, that girl has to get big girl pants, but she's fucking just, but she has no panza.
Why would I ever hit her?
Because she fucking grabbed me by the wiener, and that's rude. Remember, we're men of the Lord, okay? No matter how much money we make,
That's true.
even though we're over here fucking slanging and banging and
Power of Christ compels you, bitch.
thank you.
That's holy water.
So,
right there.
no
That's
matter-
just spraying the holy water.
You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. So no matter how much pelt we're banging, we can't just be touched like that. Like we touch them, they can't touch us. We're the millionaires, not them.
Speaking of touching and not touching,
Oh yes, please.
you got some upsetting news for us that happened this weekend.
I don't
You wanna talk about it?
I don't. Okay, fine. We'll talk about it.
You want to talk about it? Get into it.
All right, guys. You remember last week we talked about taking my nephew to the strip club. Well, he didn't want to go. That's fine. He's still young. He's not a crazy kid. He's a good kid, but he's not a crazy kid. He's not me when I was 18. He's not, you know what I mean? My little Frankie and Asael, though, those motherfuckers are, they're going to be, anyways. So, and then our other friends, shit fell through with their babysitters and this, it's kind of hard being single moms. So having to get somebody to take care of the kids, but for the whole night. And then the thing is they don't do it often. So it was like, fuck yeah, it'll be easy. But, and then shit just didn't fucking want to line up.
Nothing panned
Nothing
out. We did not
thing.
go to the strip club.
Nothing.
We did not
Fuck
go.
you.
We were trying to go. We knew your nephew was out because he said it, but
Yeah.
But we were trying to go and it just didn't work out. But we had a great day. I mean,
We did have a great day.
evening.
Don't get the shit twisted. We had a wonderful day. It was my little November's, first birthday drive-by.
Shout out to baby Novi, yeah.
So that was cool. And we ended up hanging out there. We had some pozole. We talked some shit, But that was it. Just, I wanted more. I wanted some action. I wanted a fucking.
You wanted to take a gander, didn't you?
She's doing that on the pole.
And guess what? Now everything's locked up.
Hey, they haven't said anything
Just
about the
like
strip
your
clubs.
boy.
They haven't said anything about the strip clubs.
Everything's locked down, Rich.
Oh, fuck them. They gotta. These girls have to.
Governor Abbott's like, bars open, strip clubs open. And then the judge over here is like, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Everywhere where they're not being pussies with the masks, they're not having a bunch of fucking. Look, in Odessa and Midland, there's no masks, none of that bullshit. Why isn't there a fucking crazy outrage? It's just, I honestly feel like here it's money driven. Because as of right now, the CDC has fucking shown over 130,000 deaths were confused with pneumonia, the flu, and two other things.
Why is that,
But-
you ask?
But they're being fucking said, oh, it was COVID.
It's a COVID. Why? Because every time they put someone on a ventilator, that's $25,000 of the hospital. Every time there's a COVID death that they have to deal with, that's $50,000 of the hospital. So
If I remember correctly, the hospitals were going broke. So I think this is what's putting money in their pockets, fucking assholes. So anyways,
as long as they're going to keep getting incentivized for doing this,
I agree.
we're always going to have high cases. Like, everybody knows that the hospitals in Wada is shut down and stopped taking people, so they all came over here, and now they count as our cases.
They do.
And here we
You know
are
what's
in a fucking lockdown.
crazy is,
Everybody knows it.
you know what's crazy is there's people that they're like, hey, I didn't even swipe my nose. I just like said fuck this and put it back in, and they told me I was positive. And there's other people like, oh, I didn't even show up to get tested, and they told me my results that I'm positive. That doesn't like fuck the bullshit. So now our restaurants are closed. We were gonna go to Peter Piper tomorrow.
We were gonna
hang out.
Yep.
And we were gonna let the kids run around because you know what? Fuck it. You know, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it.
Let the children.
If you're scared, go to church. Every beat I get a murder. No, I'm serious. Like if you're scared, stay the fuck home. That's fine. Like I don't make anybody carry a motherfucking gun. You know, I carry it for me to protect myself. You carry your mask to fucking take care of you. You stay the fuck home, whatever. So that sucks. So that ruined that for us. So
But
now,
any hoodles.
no more Peter Piper tomorrow. So anyways,
We're still gonna get Peter Piper and like.
it's
take it to
not the
house.
same, Richard. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
You're telling me Chico's is the same when you pick it up? As it is, I don't even pick up Chico's to go.
I never do that.
But I've done it a couple times and it wasn't the same.
No, I never done it.
Never, not the same. So, anyways, so we didn't go to the strip club, and I was ready to just fucking, I was ready to hear Deftones blaring and just seeing a girl spinning on the pole. It's always a white girl fucking dancing to Deftones, but
That would have been fucking cool. I've never heard Deftones at the strip
oh my
club, but I
god,
would have loved to.
It is fantastic, dude.
Dude,
It's
sex
like,
tape, bro.
imagine. No, it's usually like changing the House of Flies or some shit, but and that's great with me, but still, and it's usually a white pale girl who's tall as fuck and just. I watched you change in you. It's like you've never. Anyways,
All right.
so I mean, it's always the white girls. The little short Mexican girls don't want to do it, and that's fine. You can just shake it right here in front of me, right here. Hula, 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 hula. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te pasa? You know? So that went to shit, but luckily, the only thing that kept us, you know, hope alive in here is that the strip clubs ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go and celebrate baby Jesus' birthday. I don't know.
I wouldn't be against it, Rich, because I'm gonna ask you right now, dude.
Okay.
When should I take vacation, dude? Should I take it in December?
I need to see if I need to take vacation.
I got a week.
See, I don't know if
I don't use this week.
If you don't use it, you lose it, or do they give it back to you?
No, I lose it.
Do you really?
I think so.
See, I need to find out if I don't use it, I lose it, because if that's the case, I'm just gonna have them pay me. I'm not even gonna take the days off.
Why don't we just go somewhere?
And go do what? Like that's what I'm saying. Like if I take it off, I'm not gonna. They only pay me for 8 hours a day, so they're only gonna pay me for 40 hours a week. I do 56.
Pick up sticks.
Pick up sticks. Lick these dicks. So my costume's really taking over.
Oh boy.
Okay. So
I don't know. I think I look good.
you look good in orange. Just let's just not, as long as it's not a jumpsuit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bill Clinton. What it do? He shoved me under his desk and made me clean his shoes. Dirty motherfucker wanted to get a cigar, put it up in my rebar. And I don't know. I'm you know, but that's pretty much.
Yeah, so we didn't go to the strip club after all.
No, it bummed me out. Like, it wasn't a waste of a weekend, but I was so ecstatic to be like, this weekend's gonna kick the dick, and the week went by fast.
So fast.
And it was great, and then the weekend came, and son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So now we're here, and I look like a queer. There we go.
But you know, it's a Halloween episode.
It is.
And we can get into scary stories.
We're gonna get into scary stories. You guys want some scary stories?
And some Halloween themed stories, man.
Okay. Do you want a scary story? It ain't Halloween themed.
I mean, yeah, it's Halloween themed and it's scary.
All right, it's gonna be a scary story.
Hit me with it.
It was scary for me.
Hit me with it.
So I was 20 years old, right?
You were 20.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sounds spooky.
Yeah, I was 20.
Okay.
And
Do you need like reverb on it?
all right, get to me.
All right.
I was 20.
Ooh.
My she last of a girlfriend was 18.
Okay, a girl was 18. You were 20.
I was 20.
Got it.
Yes. And we would participate in intercourse. And she told me
Relations.
sexual relations. And then she tells me, hey, doctor, I'm late.
What do you mean?
No, you're right on time. What do you mean? No, I'm late.
Oh my god, that's fucking scary, dude.
Dude, I was like,
Dude, are you fucking being real right now?
no, I'm fucking dead serious. And I was like,
She said she was pregnant. Like she was late.
she was late. And I was like, fuck.
She
Like,
told you that.
yes.
That's fucking scary.
So, I mean, you're telling me I'm 20 years old and I'm just like, fuck.
20 years old.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, what am I going to do? Like,
20 years old.
well,
And
at the
she was
same-
18.
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck. Or no, was she 18? I was 21. She was 18.
It's better and better.
Yeah. 21. Step on gum.
Anyways,
So,
I'm pretty terrified right now by this scary ass story.
I got one worse. Anyways,
But then what happened? Like, I mean, walk me through it. I mean, she just said that and then the end? What are you talking about?
Well, okay, look.
What
and
were your
then-
thoughts? Get into the sweats? Did you get the
I
sweats?
got the sweats. I got the meat sweats.
Did you get the shakes though?
I got the shakes that'll make you quake.
But did you really get shakes or you just only got the sweats?
I got the fries that'll cross your eyes.
Did you really get fries though?
I got the burgers.
What about the burger?
I just got burgers.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, fuck. And I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, my parents had my brother at 17. I can do this. Like, fuck, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Is that what you immediately went to, or did you think for like a few days, like, oh,
No.
fuck.
It was like a day of fuck. And then after that, it just like, I can do this. Like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't no bitch. Like, the kid will have what he needs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I jumped into fuck this. My parents did it. I can do it. Do you know what I mean? And I wouldn't be alone with it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got into dad mode real quick. Kind of like this last time.
I gotta bring up bullshit. Hey, that one was pretty scary, but you dodged the bullet, bro.
Yeah, because she was a little crazy. Dude, but the cannons on that woman. Anyways, on both of them, actually. I don't know why. But anyways. And then she's like, oh, I'm going to take a test. And I'm like, okay. So then she goes, she gets her shit. She takes a test. And I'm like, have you taken the test yet? No, I haven't taken it. Why haven't you taken it? She's like, because I'm nervous and this. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, I'll take it later. And I'm like, no, take it now. Like, I was fine with it already, but it was making me nervous because she wasn't taking the fucking test. Well, and then her friend at the time.
Probably your stupid ass friend.
No, her friend was cool. Like,
oh, okay,
her friend was cool. Her friend tells me, like, hey, Lex, like, she texts me, like, hey, Lex, she already took it. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, she took it already. She's not pregnant. And I was like, you fucking kidding me? And she's like, no. And this bitch is over here fucking playing games, bro.
Wow.
Yes, dude. I'm like,
what? How was she acting or what?
oh, I'll take it later. I'm just nervous. I don't want to take it yet. And this. She just wanted to keep me on fucking edge.
Just to fucking scare you?
Just to be a fucking, yeah.
What was the point of that?
Bitches play games. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So the friend's like, dude, she already took it. I was like, what?
Makes me want to catch a case.
Another
case
one,
of one of
another
them
one, motherfucker. No.
Oh, just kidding.
So,
Just kidding.
so that shit happened. And I'm like, this bitch. And then I was like, you know what, whatever. So, and then she eventually like tells me like, oh, I'm not pregnant. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm already like, whatever, bitch.
You should have been like, yeah, your friend fucking told me.
Why would I do that?
Just to call her out for being a stupid bitch?
No, all right. So anyways, we stayed dating. And then later on,
You brought it up in an argument.
no, she went out for her birthday. And then turns out she met out with a black guy on the dance floor at the club.
Was the black part matter? Was that important?
Well, because I'm the only Mexican she's been with, so.
Oh, she went back.
Uh,
She went back to black. She's
then-
real Amy Winehouse.
but she's been coming back all these years up until like this past year. Anyways, so she cheated on me and her friend told me. And I was like, fuck.
Hey, this friend's pretty cool, man. Did you
She
bang
was,
her?
huh?
Did you bang the friend?
Yes. In my 350Z.
In the Z?
Yeah, but you know what? This chick is
Hey,
so...
your Z was kind of haunted, too, speaking of
It
scary
was. It was
stories.
fucking crazy how the door would just like... Even if the car was level, the door would just Like, what the fuck?
Like slam on its own?
That was weird. But the friend was cool. You know what? Had I been more of an adult then, maybe I would have fucking dated the friend. Like, the friend's a nice girl. She's got some cannons too. But she's a good woman. You know, she's a nurse too and all that shit. But yeah, no, back then I didn't give a fuck. But yeah, so that was one of my scary stories.
That is pretty fucking scary, dude.
I'll give you another one that's even worse.
Ooh.
But do you want to give one or do you want me to give my last story?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I need to prepare.
Okay. So I was working at Sears, right? And there was this chick that worked there I was doing sales in electronics in ovens or stoves or I don't fucking remember. And I don't know where she was working. I started flirting, bullshitting. And her husband or boyfriend worked out of town. She's like, yeah, you can hang out sometime if you want. Fuck yeah. Like, I'll go over, I'll take some beer, whatever. I go over, right? I take like a 12-pack, put in the fridge, and we have a couple beers, literally a couple each. We start making out. We start going at it. And we have some more beers. And then we're going at it again. Like, we're just making out, and it's building up. Mm-hmm. And then she starts with her, no, what are you doing? No, stop. No, stop. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm scared, bro. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, what are you doing to me? What?
Who is this chick?
I don't fucking remember.
Oh.
I just worked with her. Like, I don't fucking remember. I really don't.
Were you guys at work?
No, we were at her house.
Okay, gotcha.
Remember, I went over, I took beers.
Okay.
And we're drinking at her house. And, like, if I was forcing myself on her, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I get up, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, what are you doing? Oh, my God, no. And I was like, fuck this shit. I was like, what I think happened was she started feeling guilty. Maybe. I don't fucking know. But, you know what I mean? Like, it was fucking weird. And I was like, no, bitch. Like, I went to the fridge, I got my beer, and I left. Like, I was like, this bitch is going to fucking call the cops.
She was trying to trap you?
I don't know. Like, maybe. No, she was trying to say, like, if I was raping her.
The R word?
Yes.
Dude, that's fucking scary.
It's scary as fuck because we're making out. It's fun as fuck. We're having fun. And then she starts with the, no, what are you doing? Stop. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Was she having like a seizure or something?
No.
Did she just like blank out and then all of a sudden come back?
The whole time? No. Because we didn't mess around for 10 seconds and then her fucking, we were going at it. Like, we were fucking, she was topless. It was, you know what I mean?
Did you take her top off?
Like, no, she undid it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So when she started yelling, no, what are you doing? Stop. And I fucking like, what? And I was like, oh, fuck this. Like, I am not fucking catching a case over this bitch. Like, dude, I was scared out of my fucking mind. One of our boys worked with me. Well, one of our boys got me the job there. And I called him and I was like, bitch, this fucking happened, yada, yada. And he's like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck. I was like, but I got my beer and I split. I was going to leave the beer there. Fuck that. And I was shitting bricks for a while, bro. I was scared out of my fucking mind. Like, because I was like, what if this bitch calls the cops? I was like, I didn't do anything wrong, but no one's going to fucking believe me. Like,
no one will believe you.
Yeah.
Well, why would you scream like that? There wasn't nobody else to hear her.
No. That's what I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, I don't know if she was feeling guilty because she was married and we were messing around, or I don't know what the fuck. Like, so I didn't.
She was trying to tell you this is wrong?
Like if her fucking conscience kicked in and that was the only way she could say stop. Like if she was like, oh my God, you got me drunk type of deal. Does that make sense? You know how many girls have fucking told people they were raped because they felt guilty for having sex with a guy? That's pretty much what it was. You know what I mean? Like, and fuck, dude, I left. And then a month later, she fucked our boy.
And then did she do that to him too?
No. Like, she told him, like, hey, your friend this, and our boy was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, no, that didn't happen. She was like, oh, yeah, I did. And he's like, no, I don't. He's like, I know my boy. He's like, you're fucking retarded.
And then what'd she say?
And she's like, no, and I don't fucking remember the details. And I was 22. Or, yeah, I was like 21, 22.
22?
Yeah.
Get your shoes.
Yeah, 22.
Time to shoes.
Sniff some glue. So
That's pretty scary, dude.
Dude.
Fuck, that's scary.
Dude, it was fucking, and then.
Now that one gave you the shakes.
Dude, and I told my boy, like, hey, dude, this. And he's like, fuck. And then later on, he's like, hey, guess who I fucked? And I was like, who? And then he told me, and I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, fuck that bitch. Like, you know what I mean?
She was still married.
Yeah. So I didn't understand what the fuck, dude, but it scared the living fuck out of me because I was going to catch a case for this bitch. I don't think so. You ain't that fine, bitch. Mm-hmm. I'd rather be celibate than go to jail for rape.
Yeah, I've had that where they're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, but this wasn't.
And then they're all like, I mean, well, we can take it a little slower. I'm like, okay. But they still want to fuck. But you can't say that in the middle,
dude,
of that, because then if I shut down, then that's your fucking fault, stupid.
Yeah, like, dude, it's not like I ripped her shit off and fucking ripped her pants, and it wasn't. Have you seen Showgirls?
Yeah.
You know how when they're fucking.
Oh man, that poor
it was
girl.
none of that.
That poor girl.
So you know what I mean? Like, and that's why I was like, bitch.
That's a rough scene.
Like, bitch, we've been making out and fucking playing tummy sticks for like, you know, an hour. Like, what do you mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So it scared the fuck out of me. And I remember I told my dad. I told my dad that like a few years ago, and I was like, Dad, this shit happened like when I was so like this age or whatever. And he's like, oh, it's fucking scary. He's like, I had something like that happen too, and the thought of going to jail for something you didn't do was just like fucked. And I was like, oh yeah, like, yeah, fuck that, dude. I was shitting bricks for like a good 2 weeks, at least. No, you know what? Once our boy told us, hey, I fucked her. I was like, yeah, chingamos. You know what I mean? But it was scary, man.
That's pretty fucking terrifying,
dude. I'll tell you.
And I have nothing to go off of that. One time when I was in high school, man, my girlfriend at the time, her parents would work out of town.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes during the week, I'd spend the night at her house, and then we'd go to school together. We'd go to high school. And, you know, one time I woke up because I was all scared, right? And I was like, oh, shit, we're going to be late for school. It was barely like 2 in the morning. So I was like, oh, fuck, it's barely 2. Fuck yeah. So then I roll over, and I'm like, hey. She's like, what? She's on asleep. I'm like, it's go time. And she's like, okay.
All right.
So then we dabble. It was fucking awesome because it was a very spur of the moment kind of like, let's get it done.
Yeah.
So then the next day we go to school and all that shit. Everything's cool. And then her mom comes home and she's like, hey, what's this?
Don't tell me it was a fucking...
She found my condom wrapper.
Oh my God, you're an idiot.
In the trash can.
Rookie
like,
fucking mistake, bro.
I put it under the shit, Rich. Her mom was like, what the fuck is this?
Why didn't you take it with you?
Huh?
It should have been in your pocket. Rookie mistake. Please continue.
I was young.
Dumb.
Drained to come at that time.
Thank you.
So she finds the fucking wrapper, dude. She tells my girlfriend, hey, what the fuck? All hell breaks loose. It's wild. Yada, yada, yada. She was put on the pill and it worked out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck. I was expecting something way worse. Like,
No.
You can't ever see him again.
Oh, this one time. Okay, check this out. This chick, she introduces me to her mom.
Was your mom hot?
No.
Oh.
Nice lady, but her mom meets me and she's like, hi, nice to meet you. What's your name again? I'm like, oh, Jacob. Nice to meet you. What's your last name? I was like, Casillas. She's like, oh, okay, that's a unique name. I'm like, yeah, kind of. You know? And she's like, how old are you? I'm like, 18. Oh, okay. She ran my fucking name and shit. And she ran my plates.
What kind of psychotic bitch is that?
Because she was a state trooper.
Oh, no.
She ran my fucking name and my plates. And then she tells this chick, you can't see him anymore. He's been pulled over for speeding before.
The fuck? Get the fuck out of
How
here.
fucked up is that, dude?
He's been pulled over for speeding. Shut up, bitch.
She's like, he's got a speeding ticket. Like, you can't see him anymore.
What kind of horse shit is that? Bitch, I've done worse to your daughter than speed, okay?
Yeah. In fact, she was the yeller.
Oh, God. I turned her into a fucking bowling ball, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways,
Yeah, but she ran my fucking name in my plates, dude. That's fucked up, man.
that's fucking chimamona. I wonder if she's still a state trooper. I'm sure she is.
I don't know. This chick that I took on a date one time, dude. I went to go pick her up at the house, and her fucking dad came out, and he's all buff as fuck and shit. And he comes up to me, and I'm like, "Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. My name is Jake." And then I shake his hand. He's like, "Fuck my daughter. I'll fuck you up." And I was like, "Cool. Like, what the fuck, dude? I know. I'm a bad guy. Thank you. But do I give off that vibe, dude?
You have a rapist look.
Do I have a rapist wit?
Not a wit, a look.
Do I really?
Yeah.
I don't look like a raper.
Like a creeper. Like,
No, I don't.
like you use frozen gerbils to masturbate.
Frozen gerbils? How would I masturbate with a frozen gerbil?
You pry their mouth open and then you freeze them.
But don't they have long teeth?
I don't know. Or then you use their buttholes.
It's going to scratch.
It's like Richard Greer.
Well, he put it up his
Yeah,
butthole.
well.
What would I do with a hamster
You're
butthole?
putting up their butthole.
A gerbil butthole or a hamster? Because I'm more of a hamster guy.
Same thing.
I'm more of a hamp.
We'll go gerbils.
Gerbs? No, I'm more of a hamp guy.
Hamsters are bigger?
I'm more of a hamp. I don't know, dude. I mean, there's a lot of ground game out there. But they're like the furriest ones. Like, I mean, they're pretty savage too when it comes to hamps.
I don't know. Either way, you're putting your dick in some little thing.
I don't fit in those.
Anyways.
Any hoodles. Any scary stories with parents?
With parents. I gotta call my bro. Not with me. Wait, do I have any with parents? I don't think so. My brother might. Should call my brother.
Call him. Call that
Be
loser.
like, hey, can I tell your story? Andale.
Yeah, man, but those first pregnancy scares, those shits are pretty scary, man.
Dude, and then being young is what it is. Like,
Yeah, I was pretty young, and I was in Houston at the time.
I was in Houston.
And my girl was like, I'm late.
What the fuck were you dating in Houston?
It doesn't matter. We don't say names on here.
You can. Oh, way.
Yeah, but she was just like, I'm late. I'm like,
No, what are you talking about? You're right on time. Nope, he didn't answer. Anyways.
I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm late. And then, you know, like a gentleman, I'm like, bitch, is it mine? No, I'm just kidding.
You walked up to her with a wire hanger. Let's get that thing out of there.
No. She was over here in El Paso. I was in Houston. I was like, what the fuck? So that was kind of scary for a little bit, dude.
Like, fuck.
I just felt like my whole, all my body got hot. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Changes.
But nah, she wasn't.
That's kind of scary. Now I'd be like, all right, well, I'd be like.
Yeah, now it'd be like.
Now
oh,
I'd be
cool.
like,
yeah.
Did I want to have a baby with this bitch? Like, no.
Doesn't matter.
I guess. Well, I can't.
Now it'd be like.
I can't do anything now.
How do I get you out of the picture?
And then you
Leave
just run
me
up
with
to
my kid.
You run up to her
No,
and
I'm
give
just
her
kidding.
a
I'm just
fucking
kidding.
straight uppercut.
Oh, you kid.
Yeah.
I took it.
Tell her, hey, let's play WWE.
I put her in a sharpshooter and break her legs off.
I mean, you know, like.
Sorry, just kidding.
I don't know. Like now I'm like, you're pregnant? All right, cool. Let's do this. Like, I just hope it's someone that I like, not just like, oh, she's cool. I don't know, man. It's too much to think about, honestly. It's a lot. I kind of wonder, should we have had our kids young? And then we wouldn't still be having scary stories. I don't know these things.
Yeah.
You know what?
There's a lot of scary stories I can't say.
Maybe.
Just because
What do you mean?
There's just some scary stuff that I can't say, but
Why not?
you know,
No, I don't know.
it's a little incriminating, I suppose.
Thank you.
There you go. Hence the jumpsuit.
So,
But I got some real scary stories, man. My cousin told me a bunch.
no. I want to know what happened to you. I don't give a fuck what happened to your cousin. What happened to you?
No, I just had the same shit, basically.
No? I've seen all kinds of shit. I've heard all kinds of shit.
See, you're scared when you see that type of shit, but I'm not. Like, I'm scared in different things. Like, I'm scared of, like, loud noises if I don't see them coming or something. Like, that'll catch me off guard. But I don't really get scared of shit like that you get scared of.
So seeing demons and shit doesn't scare you?
No.
Nah, fuck that. I've seen plenty of movies and like, nope, not going to do this.
Ooh, what would be a movie that would scare me? I don't know, man.
The thing is the movies that where shit actually happens, like The Exorcist and shit like that, like the new Exorcist, like The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I saw like pictures of her, the real her. Oh my god, dude, that girl like eventually starved to death, like because she wouldn't eat nothing. It was just shit like that because I believe in it, and I've seen it and I've felt and it's just nope. And you know what? You have to be an evil motherfucker. Like, well, you know what? Okay. Like sociopaths and shit. I think all that's it's just a chemical imbalance, and I think it really just fucks with you. But how evil do you have to be to kill your wife in front of your daughters and then choke out one of your daughters, put her in a barrel, have your other daughter watch, and then she's fighting you off and you're trying to choke her out to dump her in an oil barrel as well? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all that scary shit that goes on out there. That doesn't scare me because I can fight that. But I mean, like, the shit that I can't see because I've had stupidly vivid dreams, like vivid, like, and I don't mean like vivid productions, like porn. I mean fucking detailed, scary shit. And I'm just like,
dude, my cousin used to tell me he used to see the devil, bro.
shit.
Like, he'd be chilling with his boys and they'd be like hanging out like in an empty like lot. And they'd be drinking, all chilling and stuff. And then all of a sudden, like, and it's dark and shit. And all of a sudden, this old man just walks by, dude. Like, dressed with a top hat and a cane and shit. Like, he's from the 20s, bro. And everybody just, like, stops and looking at this dude. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's this fucking guy? It's a small town. Everybody knows everybody. And this dude just be walking around with a little fucking top hat, dude.
You know that's the devil.
And you're like, and he's like all dressed up like if he's from the 20s, Rich. And you're like, what the fuck? So then the next day, he has to go to work, and he's waiting for my aunt to give him a ride to work. And this is early in the morning. And as he walks out of his front yard, he looks across the street, and there's like a big building over there. And he sees that fucking dude standing there. So he's like, what the fuck does that do from last night? Gets in the truck. He takes off around the block. That fucking dude's standing over there. Broad daylight, bro. It's the devil.
So did your cousin change his ways? Because that's straight up the devil. Like, I got you, motherfucker.
Probably, man. Probably.
Like, that's the
dude.
devil telling you, I got you, motherfucker. Keep it up, bitch. He's like, you're fucking headed right to me, and I'm gonna fuck you for all eternity.
Well, my cousin's older than me.
Yeah.
You know, he's a lot older than me, and he's like, dude, I'm not fucking lying to you. Like, that's the scariest I've ever been in my life. Like, that old man, I don't know what the fuck. I never saw him ever again, but that motherfucker, like, plain as day, I saw him that night, and then I saw him twice in the morning, bro.
That old man in the dark. In the dark. Yeah, dude, that's fucking... Nope. No, sir. No, thank you.
That would probably scare me. Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. You know?
Dude, I'm no angel, but I do feel I do enough for people. And
as a man of the Lord, I want to knock his hat off, but I'm kind of scared. But I would, like, knock his fucking hat off. Fuck that guy.
Imagine he just fucking like, oh shit, and he grabs you.
Power of Christ, dude. I got JC. JC's got my back, bro. Yezu.
Jacob Casillas can only do so much, bro.
Damn it. Are you sure? You're saying I couldn't take you saying I couldn't take the devil?
Not alone.
Huh?
Not alone.
Because you know what I know? I know the devil is a woman.
And she's whore.
Yep.
She broke my heart.
So drag it down.
Take me down.
To the bowels of hell.
Take me down. Dude, do you know in less than a week,
Less than a week.
my little princess will be here?
Holy fucking shnikes.
Wednesday. My sister's having my little princess.
Wednesday.
I know, yeah.
Not this Wednesday.
No, because it just passed. That was yesterday. A week from yesterday. So in 6 days.
From when this comes out, or
no,
from,
it'll be
like
the,
literally from physically from today.
It'll from today.
Okay, physically.
It'll I don't talk in the future's tense, past tense, bullshit. Excuse me.
What's the matter, McFly? You yellow?
No, not at all.
No one, and I mean no one.
Nobody needles. Nobody
Calls me yellow.
chicken.
Okay, yellow. Whatever. You put it out.
Oh yeah.
Put it out. Whatever.
Prove it. McFly. What do you want? McFly. I don't remember. You are terminated. That was a good movie. I don't know why I remember that. Oh, God. No. My little princess will be here next Wednesday. I probably won't be able to see her for a few days, probably till the weekend. And then because we can't go to the hospital. But hopefully they stitch up my sister, get her up, and get her out. Vámonos. Bring her home.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be nice. I'm excited.
A little graphic.
Yeah. Well,
A little graphic. Didn't need all of that.
We're fucking adults. If you don't know
Here
what
we
stitched up means, fuck you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just got like graphic. I didn't need to see that. Like,
You know what? I think my words are worse.
I just pictured like Devin like this. I didn't need a fucking,
well,
under a little sewing machine or something.
yeah, well. And so we're going to have our first little princess. I'm fucking ecstatic.
We were telling scary stories and you just fucking threw that out.
You know what? Because we're like, I don't,
And you're a fucking ADD denier, bro.
Because you know what? It's because when we talk about Jesus Christ, we're talking about fucking miracles. And you know what?
I was talking about battling the devil,
and
then you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a niece.
It
Bro,
threw me for a loop, man.
Can you fucking hold that? Like,
no.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, guys. I'm gonna be an uncle again.
Loser.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Princess. No, but you know what? Before I moved to Houston, when I was seeing shit on in my room, like that was fucked up. And
You're still scared of that?
No.
Like if you saw it again today.
I don't know. Like I'm not scared of the dark. Like
no, there's a difference, dude.
No, I mean it took me a while to get over it, but I mean that shit at the moment was scary, bro. Like
You can be in the dark and chill and everything. Like I like being in the dark, but when you feel like a presence and it feels like uncomfortable and there's nobody around, like that shit's pretty wild.
Yeah, well.
Are you afraid of that?
Well, who wouldn't be? Because you can feel it. Like there's been times where I'll be like, pfft, and I just start praying. Fucking weird. You know what? Have you ever gone to Concordia Cemetery and like for their little tour?
Well, I didn't take the tour, but I got my community service hours there, and I had to like clean the cemetery every Saturday morning. So, I could say that I've been around it.
No, like for the tour, they tell you, look, they have
these are where the babies, and they don't have any gravestones, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, like they just tell you stories. Look, this is from way back when. This is this, and you're like, oh fuck, like. And then back then, everything was segregated. So even oh look, they would put the yellows over there, the Asians. Oh, the yellows in the back.
You mean the fried rice is over there?
Fried rice. I mean, it was cool. They'd give you wonton soup, shit like that, and they'd bury you, so you wouldn't be in your grave hungry. But Yeah, well, because you have to take it with you so you can eat it.
Well, it's crazy that maybe a lot of people that don't know this about El Paso, like Concordia is one of the oldest cemeteries that we have in El Paso, and right across the street from it, there's a very popular restaurant. And my friend that works there, she sees a lot of shit.
Like what?
She can just see a lot of shit. Should I call her?
I mean, if you're going to say she sees shit, what stories have she told you?
She doesn't really get into it, man, but maybe she might have a good one. Nah, I'm saying.
Nah, saying.
See what she says.
See if she answers.
If she answers. Mm-hmm. Nope, she'll probably call back.
No, nobody answered us today. Nobody gave a fuck.
Nobody. Mm-hmm. Nobody. But she's seen a lot of shit, like, because she can see stuff. And she's even seen shit in my house and stuff, too. She's the one I told you that saw the dude in my room. Okay. And,
Do you have dudes in your room often?
Huh?
What?
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 What happened?
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What?
You don't think I got a shank in my fucking sock right now? To keep my fucking costume authentic? You got another thing coming. Hey.
Okay.
Hey, Shanae. Drop down and give me 10. Chicken head.
Oh, I don't know. But what do you guys think of our costumes? Pretty shitty, huh? Yeah, fuck it. This year sucked. I mean, financially it was great, but the rest of it just blew dick. Like
lockdowns and pat downs and hold downs and.
Or they would hold me down and pat me down and then just rub me down. It was weird. I was like, I'm not even in jail. This is work. What the hell's going on?
It feels like jail.
They're like, shut the hell up and take it. I was like, what the fuck?
What? That doesn't happen in jail.
They're like, what is this? Those are my keys. And what's in your ass? I was like, that's my shit. What do you know?
You have to be a certain type of dude for that to happen to you when you go to jail. Are you that type of dude?
Well, I've never been to jail.
It's because you're really worried about that all the time. So I wonder if you're that type of dude. That type of shit where you get punked like that only happens to a certain type of dude. Are you that type of dude?
I don't get punked out here. You think I'm going to get punked in there? I'd rather get more jail time than be somebody's bitch.
It's because you think about it a lot.
Nah.
So you're saying
I like talking shit.
You're going to say that you're going to be the one putting pipe in there?
You know what? If I'm fucking doing life in there, I'm fucking someone's asshole.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about it like that.
Like if I'm doing life, like I'm gonna get laid. Like
wait. What's the scary scenario where you had to do life?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me think about it too. Okay. It can't be anything like justly, obviously, because then we wouldn't get life for it.
If you're gonna do life, all right. I got into a fight and the guy hit the curb, and it killed him.
But why would you get? Can you get life for that?
Yeah, because it's still you murdered him.
But isn't
it's self-defense. But how's this? If you
this is a stand your ground state though.
If you pick a fight with me, and I hit you and I knock you the fuck out, I'm in trouble because I knocked you the fuck out. Like if you're fucking there passed out, I'm in trouble. I can fight back. I can't knock you the fuck out. I can't. You know what I mean?
Didn't we look up the rules about this?
No, that's totally different. No. If we're that's hey, let's go over here and fight. No, if shit happens, and let's say we're at the bar and I fucking hit you, and you hit me and I fucking hit you in front of a cop and you fucking like eat shit and you're just there knocked out, I'm pretty much fucked. It doesn't matter if I didn't start it. I'm fucked because you're fucking out.
You don't get life for that.
I won't get life, but I'll get fucked.
Okay, so you're in a fight.
Yes.
You walk out of a bar. You're in a fight. This dude's like, hey, fuck you, whatever. You punch him in the face. He falls backwards. He hits his neck
on the curb and dies.
No, like on a parking space.
Yeah, same thing. And he dies. Oh, I'm going to jail.
But not for life.
For a long fucking time.
That's not a life thing. My buddy got murdered. The dude shot him in the back and then fucking slit his throat. Like a piece of shit. And the motherfucker still made bail. I don't even think he got life.
I mean, if you're gonna get life, it's because you killed, 5 people.
There she is.
Tell her to hurry up. We're about to hit the hour.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, what's up?
You're on the podcast. I got one question for you.
What's up?
Hey, at the restaurant that you work at, since it's so close to the cemetery, what have you seen when you get out of work?
When I get out of work?
Yeah, can you tell me a story of things you've seen?
Well, I mean,
Anything
I've
cool?
seen, like, stuff in the restaurant.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
Not so much. When I get out of work, it's pretty much just the guys that are kind of chilling at the corner.
What do you mean?
Right.
What do you mean by that?
Because there's, like, we used to have, like, guys that would, like, clean the cars, like, for, like, guests when they would come out and, they would side hustle.
One of them died. No, like one of the little ones died.
One of the little ones died?
Yeah, one of the guys. He's been there for years. He passed away this past year. There actually.
One of the guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
We're telling scary stories, Jess. I need you to tell me a scary story.
Oh, okay. Well, for basically an LNJ's, like, there's a bunch of stuff that happens. Like, stuff will, like, fly off, like, from the walls. I feel like the second, like, literally, probably, like, the third day that I was working there when I got hired, I was in the kitchen, and we had these, like, they're basically, like, you stack, like, the styrofoam cups on them, and they're, like, hanging on the wall.
Okay.
And I literally saw, like, the cups lift up and get, like, thrown, like, across the kitchen. And it's crazy because for me, like, I was barely new, so I was like, oh, crap, like, did you guys see that? And they were just like, oh, yeah, stuff like that happens all the time.
And they don't even care,
like,
huh?
what? I was like, what do you mean? Like,
What do you
to me, I was
mean?
just like, yeah, like, I was like, what do you mean? And, like, to me, like, I was like, oh, like, holy crap, like, that's super cool because, like, I love that kind of stuff. So I saw that, and then we had another incident where we literally had, like a rack in the hallway, like, towards the back of the kitchen.
Okay, a rack,
And
yeah.
it was pretty heavy, like a metal rack where it held, like, literally, like, the containers for the tomatoes and,
Okay.
like, the tomato sauce. And these containers are pretty big, you know what I mean? Because it's, like, of course, it's for a restaurant, so we need, like, the big, actual, like, big containers.
Yeah.
The whole entire shelf, like, literally, like, fell over, and the cans, like,
Sorry.
literally dropped to the floor, and no one was back there. It was, like, when we were closing.
Oh, shit.
So, like, like that, like, like, somebody had to have, like, as heavy as, like, the whole crate was, like, somebody must have pushed it.
With a lot of force. And
Yeah.
it was just who was in there? Who was around?
You know what? It was, like, the manager and maybe, like, I'm gonna say, like, maybe, like 3 or 4 people. Like, everybody had literally gone home.
Oh,
And
shit.
when we heard it, it was such a big crash that we all kind of, like, ran back to the kitchen. And, we were like, what the heck was that? And, well, for me, like, I'm just like, oh, it was a ghost.
Last question. Last question.
what's up?
And then I'll let you go. What did you see in my house?
Oh, like in your restroom?
Or wherever.
Or in your room?
In my room or wherever. Mention all of them.
Alright, well, I remember that I walked into the restroom and I was super scared. I remember your brother's room, or the back room.
Yeah, that's my room.
Yeah, I just remember, like, walking in there, and, like, the closet was just, like, so, like, I don't know, like, for some reason, like, when I tend to get, like, super nervous, or, like, I think I feel, like, something, like, I get, like, my shoulders and my chest starts to tighten up, and I just feel, like, it's, like, a feeling like if you can't breathe. But I don't know, like, I remember opening the closet and kind of just feeling like, oh, like, there was just, like, way too much. I felt like there was just, like, a bunch of energy, like, there was just, like, a bunch of, I guess you could say, not so much people, but just, I don't know, it was just a weird feeling.
Shit that
But, like, you
shouldn't be
could
there.
totally tell, like, when you opened the door, like, it was just, like, whoa, like,
And,
I don't know.
and what else have you seen?
Well, no, well, it's funny because, like, when I go into the room, like, it wasn't so much the room, it was just the closet. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't feel, like, scared to go into the room. I just felt, like, scared to open the closet door.
Do you remember what you
But
saw?
that's
Do you remember what you saw in the living room?
Oh, yeah, over there by your entertainment center?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, like, I don't know what we were doing. I think we were talking in the kitchen. We were in the kitchen, or we were walking through the door.
We were walking through the door. I think we just had a smoke outside or something.
Yeah, we were walking through the door, and I remember you were talking to me, and the living room was dark, right? Like,
Yeah.
it was, like, I knew it was, like, there was a light in the hallway. And so when you were talking to me, like, I remember I kept looking behind you, and I was just like, what? Like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, no, you know, whatever. And we continued our conversation, and I still kept, like, my eye kept going to the corner of, like, the living room next to your entertainment. And I was just like, Jay, like, there's somebody standing there. Like, there's, like, a woman standing there.
Yeah.
And you were like, what? And I was like, no, I swear. And I was like, there's a woman standing there. And I remember, like, you went and you turned on the lights, and you're like, no, Jess, like, there's nobody here. And I was just like, I swear, like, I could feel, you know how, like, you get that feeling when somebody's staring at you?
Yep,
and,
yep.
like, you kind of, like, look around, and you're like, who's looking at me? It was just like, yeah. And I was just like, okay, but, like, I swear, I could have sworn to this day, like, I saw somebody standing there. And it wasn't like if they were trying to scare us, like, they were just kind of, like looking
hiding,
at us,
like, right?
I
They were,
guess,
like,
see what we were doing, yeah.
You saw a dude in my room, remember?
Did I?
Do you remember that? And you told me that he was really sad. Do you remember that?
Oh, I did. I remember I told you that I could feel, like, sadness. Yeah. That's crazy.
Do you remember talking to him?
That was a long time ago, yeah. That what?
Do you remember talking to him?
Talking to him?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to him?
Yeah, I told you to ask him why he was sad, and then he was like, "What?" You know, he was like, "What do you mean? Why am I sad? Like if it was, like, obvious or something."
Oh, like if I could tell that he was sad. It's because I could feel it. I could feel it, but it's because it was just, like, a lot when you opened the closet, like, it was just, like, a lot of emotions. It was like I could feel, like, mad, sad, like, angry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, it was just, like, a lot of stuff. But I just remember feeling like I couldn't breathe.
Fucking
Like,
crazy,
my chest
dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks a lot, dude. I'll call you right back.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks. All right, bye. And that was my friend Jess, ladies and gentlemen. So all these things happened years ago. And what I've always believed is there's a portal in my closet. Because I always see a lot of people in my hallway when I'm sitting in my living room. I always see people in my hallway, like, walking by, like, but there's no one there. I feel like they come and go through there. They don't stay, but they come and go through there. That's how I've always thought. And one time, I was asleep in my room.
Fuck that.
And my stepbrother was living with us at the time. And he said he was walking by my room, and he heard fucking growls from my room. Like, evil growls.
You ever, like, thrown, like, holy water in your room or anything?
Yeah. I got the sage candle, you know. I got the holy water. I got a picture of JC.
You need to burn a whole bush of sage in your room or some shit.
Yeah, you know, that's whatever.
Fuck all that. All right, guys. Well.
And that's our Halloween episode. It was a lot of different types of scaries. And what do you expect? It's our first time. Knock it off. But anyways, hopefully you guys had a good Halloween. Hopefully you guys had a great lockdown.
A good one stuck at fucking home because people are pussies anyways.
Hopefully you quarantined with someone.
Yeah, hopefully you have somebody there to poke. I don't know.
Remember, we're on Apple. Hit us up. Please subscribe to us on our YouTube and our Apple page now. What? You think you're all bad because you got Apple or what?
Like I said again, you know, once we're making the dollars and have a big house with a pool, I will be having pool parties. But they will be nudist pool parties. I don't want to get into the details. You know, we'll figure it out once we get there. But it'll be nice.
Alrighty. Catch you guys later. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy.